Hey, it's Tanya, and I'm here again with the April Hip Kits, and as you can see there, I have some soft pastel colours, and I have pretty butterflies, and I figured I would go with a feminine pretty layout. And I have not used the stencil very much in this kit, if at all, actually, so I thought I'd better do that, Best use the stuff that you get, while you're still excited about it. Because stencils are great, but sometimes you forget you have them, don't you? Well, I do. So I decided to colour the texture paste in the same colour as that paper is, that pinky colour, and I'm going to smear it all over the stencil and do almost like a diagonal pattern of butterflies. So I am smearing away in gay abandon. It is quite fun, I must say, almost therapeutic really to smish it through that stencil. And we do a bit at the top and then a little bit at the bottom. And then I went off and cut out some butterflies. And having cut out the butterflies, I came back and stared at that paper and thought, I'm just going to cut it, because I was in a cutting mood. I have to say I didn't really enjoy cutting out the butterflies. I'm not a fussy cutter. But they didn't turn out too badly in the end. But my gosh, it takes so long. I'm all about expediency. So there I have this funny shape. And I have my background paper, which at the moment is the pink paper, and I'm looking at that and I'm thinking that's not too bad. There's my photograph of my two girls taking a selfie, and there's all my butterflies that I'm putting down in strategic spots. And then I'm thinking, quite like the colour of that paper too, because it ties in with the colour of my youngest jacket. Then I'm thinking, but it's too overwhelming. There's too many cameras there. And oh my gosh, what on earth made me do that? I mean, that just doesn't, these moments of madness. Then I thought, okay, fine, I'm happy with the pink and I'm happy with the camera motifs on that. So I'm trying to see where I actually, made a mark to cut, all very scientific. And now I'm putting it back together in a nice 12 by 12 shape with some ugly orange washi tape, which is perfect for this purpose. And oh no, yes, I have a gap at the bottom, and you will see that gap at the bottom is going to worry me endlessly throughout this process. And I hadn't had the patience to allow my texture paste to dry, so I was very gingerly working around those butterflies and making a bit of a mess. And if I had ATG'd the back of that piece of paper, I would have had smushed butterflies everywhere. So now I'm trying to cover up my faux pas at the bottom. I try everything. And the butterflies back. Wonderful. Again, placing them in strategic spots. Entirely different to the previous strategic spots. But you want that sort of haphazard look. And no, a tiny little butterfly is not going to cover up the humongous gap in the bottom of the paper. Right, so now we're thinking, what else? Oh, a mason jar. Perfect. No, a camera. No, that's not big enough, and besides, it doesn't look right there. Let's just fiddle with the butterflies some more, because they weren't obviously in the right spot. Oh well, obviously that's going to make a big difference, but no, it didn't. I know what you're thinking. I do eventually do that, but it takes me a very long time to come to the conclusion that you have obviously all come to already. So now we're trying frames, and one frame, gotta have at least 2 frames. Oh, the butterflies, let's put them back, just in case we forget where to put them in the first place. So now we think, no, the butterflies obviously were not in the right spot. Let's try them on the side there. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Oh, the mason jar's back. Yay! And more butterflies. Oh, wrong colours in the wrong spot. Yeah, but that doesn't stay like that. Oh, well, okay. Wooden butterflies. That's not bad either, Oh, and I'm worrying about that. I really do. It bothers me. So a 3x4 card. They can cure all ills. Butterflies giving back. Bring in the frame again, because, well, we quite like that way. And because the frame is pink and it says 100% fabulous, it ties in with the photograph, so it's got to be good. All together now. Butterflies are back. In their spots. Different spots, of course. Yeah. The struggle is real, people. The struggle is real. And now I've decided that I'm just going to forget about that thing at the bottom. Quite happy with the way it's going now. Let's move on to the title. And going through those Pink Fresh Studio acetate words to see which colours will work, as I've done in 2 or 3 of my previous videos now. And there I come up with Capture and Sweet, and you can see I have finally worked it out. And don't ask me why I had to strategically cut out a piece in the middle, because I thought I was cutting out a piece that was, you know, that the pattern was the same as what I had there, but no, it was completely different. But you'd never know. See? Now I'm happy. My soul is at peace, and I can move on and work on my title. Yeah, don't worry. Some people say I'm a little special sometimes. I did take 2 painkillers earlier. That could explain some things. Anyway, moving on. So I've got this idea that I have 100% fabulous and sweet. Oh, moving the butterflies again. Jolly good. And then I thought I could bring in that flare because it's a butterfly and it says hello, but I don't use it in the end. Now I had this brainwave to say, okay, let's make the title go Capture the Noteworthy, and then I go be 100% fabulous. There we go, putting down the B, and then I end up with and always, let's do it slow, there we go, always, I don't make you watch all, there we go, fast forward is an amazing thing. Always stay sweet. Right. We can sit here in companionable silence while I put that stay on there. Okie dokie. But I'm not done yet, because now that I've got that black at the bottom there of the stay, I figured I need to bring it up to the top as well. So I fight with this R for a little bit, and then I go with remember to capture the noteworthy, be 100% fabulous, and always stay sweet. But I'm not done yet. Oh, and I just put one of those little Pink Fresh Studio pink banner things at the bottom, and a little flag banner on the photograph. And then I'm just looking to see if there's any of those that will fit, but they're not going to. They're a bit square for this layout. And glue that down with Tombow Mono Multi Glue. Quite a mouthful, that. And oh yes, this is the second disaster. This is where you have all the good intentions in the world and it just goes wrong, because I placed it down and then realized as I was pulling it up that it was already stuck down. There was no ways that was going to come up, so I thought, okay, well, let's just see if it really was going to work well there. So I rub it on and I think, oh no, don't like it. So that's how. And no, I mean the butterfly is only moderately covering it up. That's how my title gets even longer. The 3x4 cards again, didn't I tell you? 3x4 cards can solve any problem. Except maybe this one. So I bring in the hello. So that just adds a little bit more to my title and covers up the unfortunate incident with the rub-on. We're just going to glue that down. And I think all I do further is, because now I'm trying to cover up the rest of that rub-on. Oh, that poor big camera. Oh, that's right, I go XOXO. And colour it in pink because it's a pretty pink colour and I like pink. And not all that dead keen on naked wood veneer. So colouring in that with pink and putting it on with, yep, put it down there. And because I had a little bit of the paint left on the paintbrush, I figured I'll just give those little butterflies a little bit of pink. And I don't really do much else other than to add some acrylic stars. As you see, I start to do that there. So there's my finished layout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to be back soon with another layout featuring the hip kits. Bye for now.